Welcome to the BigAppleSchool Podcast. My name is Rico and
My name is Ira.
and today we're going to talk about Mother's Day. No, we're not.
No, Ricky, today we are not going to talk about Mother's Day. In a few days we're going to have...
Women's Day.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have Mother's Day here. We have Women's Day. It's kind of like Mother's Day and Valentine's Day combined, I guess. Some kind of weird event like this.
Do you know what woman is the most important thing, if I can say thing, in this world? I'm so sorry.
You can say thing. Yeah, it's okay. Women are things, according to Irina. Make sure you remember that.
Okay, so what do you think, Ricardo, should men do?
What should
during
men
this?
do? I guess during this holiday, men are going to take their women, their girls, their girlfriends, their daughters, their wives, their sisters, and everything. They're going to take them to a restaurant or maybe give them gifts or something. I know that I'm going to take my wife to a restaurant this Saturday. We're going to celebrate a Women's Day. We're also going to celebrate kind of a belated anniversary. My anniversary was on the 3rd. You guys can congratulate me later in the comments if you want. So, yeah, I'm going to take my wife to a restaurant and we're going to celebrate Women's Day and we're going to celebrate our anniversary. What are you going to do?
I don't have a wife.
Obviously, yeah. Well, that's sad. That's sad. I guess it would be nice if you had a wife.
Maybe I will go to the restaurant, of course, yes. Or maybe, I will buy flowers for myself.
Flowers for yourself?
Yes.
Forever alone?
No, I'm kidding, of course. I'm joking, but it's okay.
She's not.
No, yes. And sushi is also quite popular during Women's Day, I think.
Sushi?
But yeah,
I think sushi is popular all the time in Russia.
But,
sushi is more popular in Russia than it is in Japan.
Ricardo, I think that Russian women, they are waiting for this moment when a man can give them something special. No, usually flowers, sushi, or restaurant, nothing more. Be creative, please, 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 please.
Be creative.
Yeah, be creative. Just give love to women. She's waiting for the love, nothing more.
And something surprising.
Yes.
Yeah? So should I wake her up with like a hamster in her shirt or something? That'd be surprising.
Maybe you can kiss her and say, I love you all my life. My wife.
I love you all my life, my wife. She's gonna start rapping now. It's Women's Day, and I'm gonna take you to a restaurant, okay?
Okay, so Enrique, besides of Women's Day, what we have right now is actually spring is coming.
Spring is here, but it's not actually here yet. Our spring is confused, if you guys have noticed. Sunday, I wake up and it's raining. And then Wednesday, I wake up. It's Wednesday, I wake up and it's -20 and it's snowing. So, I mean, come on. We have the strangest spring ever.
Let's think what can be tomorrow. Maybe, again, meteorite?
Another meteorite. Maybe it'll land somewhere closer to us and then it'll be kind of interesting. Speaking about the meteorite, my friends, they had a very funny response to the meteorite. They were like, hey, did you see it? And I was like, no, I didn't get to see it. It's quite a bit of ways. It's about 1,000 miles away from where I am. And they're like, oh, well, did you hear it? When's the last time you heard something that was 1,000 miles away from you guys? I mean, come on.
Of course, I actually can understand because all my friends, they are from Brazil or they are from Venezuela. They ask me, Ira, do you know any people from Chelyabinsk? Please call them, be sure they are okay. Maybe you can go there and took something from that thing and you are gonna be happy. So, You
should have told them that there are no phones in Chelyabinsk. You should have said it's like a little village or something.
Yeah, and of course, vodka and burst every day.
No, you should have scared them and be like, Chelyabinsk is no more after the meteorite.
Ricardo, please, you have 1 minute to say to all the people, please come to Siberia. It's perfect. Sometimes we don't have spring at all and we don't have summer maybe, but please come.
Please come.
Please come, Ricardo.
No, I guess, yeah, you guys should come and check it out. But one thing that I do warn you about is the weather, of course. Like I said, our spring is kind of crazy. But if you're not too worried about the weather, then you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You can check out some of the museums and stuff, and you can go to the opera house, for example. You can stay inside, and you'll be all right. But, yeah, I'd recommend you guys to come.
Ricardo, let's sing some song. Do you know Kalinka song?
Let's not and say that we did. Let's not sing, but we'll tell everybody that we sang and cut it out. Yeah, let's do that.
Why? He doesn't want to sing Kalinka.
I don't know Kalinka.
Let's speak. Let's sing right now. Kalinka, Kalinka, Kalinka моя. Ricardo, давай, да Kalinka моя.
I don't know Kalinka.
Ricardo, Kalinka, Kalinka моя. So, Guys, what is he doing right now?
I guess something about моя kalinka. What the hell is a kalinka?
Kalinka.
What is it?
Kalinka. Kalinka is kalinka.
What does it mean? I don't know. Kalinka is kalinka.
Kalinka is kalinka.
Is it like an instrument? Is it like a animal, or what is it?
Kalinka is kalinka.
Okay, all right. So you get that, guys? I just want to make sure you guys understand. A kalinka is a kalinka. So, okay, cool. I understand. Thank you for the great explanation, Moving on. I guess we had a visit from Putin today, which was kind of interesting, for Marshalla Pakrishkina, right?
Yes, exactly. He came because of that. And you know what? We have huge traffic here.
Yeah, it's the 100th birthday or something like that, 100th anniversary of Marshalla Pakrishkina. And Pushkin decided that he was going to come to Novosibirsk and just block up all of the traffic. So there were people that were trying to get to work for like 4 hours and stuff. And that was excellent. Your president pays a visit to your city and then no one knows why there's traffic. And then they realize later, oh, hey, he just decided that he was going to come and mess everything up.
Ricardo, about traffic, it's really interesting to know. For example, how many hours did you spend in traffic during your lifetime?
How many hours did I spend in traffic during my lifetime? Mm-hmm. Well, I've only been driving since I was about 16. So I guess by myself or with my family? What I don't know.
Just interesting how many hours.
I don't know. I was born in California, and there's a lot of traffic in California. But in Las Vegas, there's less traffic, and I guess I was stuck in traffic a lot less in Las Vegas. But when I started working, I had a pretty late job. I never worked a normal schedule, so I was always kind of a night owl. And I never got stuck in traffic at night because, I leave work late or I go to work late and there's never traffic.
Because once, it's very interesting because once I was in Colombia and I spent maybe 4 hours in traffic and my plane was waiting. Yes, my plane was waiting for me.
For 4 hours?
You know why? Not just because of me, because everyone was late.
Everyone was late for 4 hours.
Yes. Could you imagine?
The pilot was late, yeah?
Yes.
The plane was waiting for 4 hours.
That's true. Could you imagine this situation in Russia? I think never happens.
I wonder how they knew. The pilot called. He's like, I'm stuck in traffic. The co-pilot called the pilot. He's like, I'm also stuck in traffic. The passengers started calling the airline. We're stuck in traffic. The airline was stuck in traffic. Everybody was the whole city was stuck in traffic, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think about Siberians people? Like, do they smile sometimes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Can you come to the person and say, please be happy on the street?
They might curse at you, actually. If you say, please be happy, they might tell you to...
No, they're going to be happy.
Yeah, they might tell you to F off and go be happy somewhere else. Take your happiness somewhere else.
Do you know what? Tell me, what do you think about creative ways of knowing people?
Creative ways of knowing people.
I will tell you one.
Okay, tell me one. Okay. In Russia, it's specific to Russia?
No, it's specific to me. Oh. So actually, yes, sometimes...
There are many things that are specific to Irina. I just want you guys to remember that.
Sometimes it's very nice because when I'm sitting at home and I have some free time, I'm actually writing a letter and then I send from my Gmail account a letter with like happiness to you, blah, 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 love and peace. And I think what I want to create, where I want to send it. And I just create, for example, ricardo.gmail.com and I send my letter and then he responds me, really, you send me the letter because my email came to your mind. I said, yes. And he said, thank you very much.
Wow. So you just email strangers.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get your name on a spam list.
Maybe I am inside, but I wish people happiness every day.
Yeah. So... you know that there's the stereotype about Russian mail order brides. So do you say, hello, I'm Irina from Russia?
Hey, I'm Irina. I want to wish you happiness. Or I say, I wish you happiness and put picture.
Do you say where you're from?
Not usually. Mm-mm. Sometimes yes, sometimes
Don't say that you're from Russia. I think it'll be immediately into the spam folder. Irina from Russia, they'll be like, green card, no.
So if you get any email, it's from me.
Okay, so... guys, if you want to take some tips from Irina to go to jail for stalking people, you can go ahead and email strangers and say you want to meet them and you wish them happiness and you want them to touch you and stuff like that.
Okay, what do you do usually at the airport?
What do I usually do at the airport?
Yes. I will tell you what do I usually do at the
Well,
airport.
I mean, some of you guys may know that I've gone back and forth from Russia quite a few times now. So I came from Vegas to Russia, and then I went from Russia to Thailand to back to Las Vegas, and then from Las Vegas back to Russia. So I spent some time traveling, and I've done some really long flights. I actually, guys, it might be interesting for you guys. I flew around the world, from Vegas all the way to Novosibirsk to Thailand back to Vegas, and then Vegas back to Novosibirsk. So it was kind of like a trip around the world. But anyway, to answer your question, what do I do in airports? I do a lot of waiting, actually, and I do a lot of cursing. I do a lot of cursing because I get tired, and I'm like, damn it,
I will give you one
don't wanna be here.
advice what to do when you're waiting. So, what do I usually do? When, for example, I was waiting for 20 hours my plane, it was in London, I went to the shop and I bought some chocolate, blah, blah, blah. And when I decided to know more people at the airport, and I said, hey, I'm Irina, I'm from Russia, and actually I want to give you chocolate and wish you happiness in Russian. Do you want to know? Yes! So, after 5 hours, I knew maybe 100 more people at the airport.
With one piece of chocolate, yeah?
No, I bought many things.
You bought 100 people chocolate? Come on, that's expensive.
Not just chocolate, no, it was postcards. It was just, hey, how are you doing? Do you know to know more words in Russian? Blah, blah, blah. And it was really nice. People were smiling. So try it.
Did you get that, guys? Irina is rich.
No!
She buys 100 people chocolate.
No.
You never buy me chocolate. It's not fair. You don't want to get to know me?
Of course not.
I want a postcard.
Never.
Or is it because I'm not in an airport? I can only meet you if I'm in an airport?
Maybe yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess that's kind of a unique thing to do at the airport. Most people just watch movies, you know, they just wait for their flight. But you give people chocolate postcards and you want to meet them and you start teaching them Russian in the airport. I'm surprised that nobody thought you were crazy. How many people think you're crazy in a week?
Yesterday one guy asked me about that.
Yeah?
Yes. I don't know, maybe 0.
Was he a Russian guy?
Yes.
What did he say? Say in Russian what he said.
He said, как много людей ты довела до белого коленя.
Okay, now let's translate that in English.
He said, how many people did it make it crazy, something like that.
How many people have you made crazy?
Yes, exactly.
So how many people have you made crazy? Me, I'm 1. Andrei is maybe 2, right?
So, I believe every my friend.
Everybody.
No, we are totally normal people. And we should remember about that.
Who is we? I am a totally normal person.
You,
on the other hand.
We are.
Okay.
Peace and love to you guys. And I believe that next time we're gonna talk with Ricardo, we will tell you something like, hey, be happy. Life is and life exists. Yes, right.
Life exists. Okay, life exists. The sun is shining, just not in Novosibirsk because, you know, it's kind of cloudy all the time. But life exists. The sun is out and we still haven't had an apocalypse. So smile, guys, smile. It's not the end of the world. Irina wants to send a message that it's important to be happy. So her energy flows into me, and whenever I'm around her, she also makes me happy, and I'm also going just a bit crazy. So stay away from Irina, but be happy and smile. So we'll finish it off with saying that you guys should smile, you guys should be happy, and good luck. There's some tips for the airport. We called Putin kind of a butthole for clogging up the streets, and we talked about a few other things. I hope that it was interesting. And Irina will say a few words.
I will say in Russian, счастья, любви.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Пока!